When we think of caregivers, we often picture adults, parents, grandparents, or professionals. But for many families, it's children who step up, quietly and often invisibly, taking on the role of parenting their own parents. These young caregivers are everywhere, though their stories are rarely told. This can happen for so many reasons. Sometimes a parent is living with a chronic illness, a disability, or mental health challenges. Other times it's the result of aging, addiction, or a sudden accident. No matter the cause, the impact on a child's life is profound and lasting. Every day, thousands of young people help take care of a parent who's sick, disabled, or struggling. But what does that really look like? It's not just about helping out, it's about taking on responsibilities far beyond their years. For some, it means managing the household, cooking meals, cleaning, and making sure bills are paid on time. Imagine a 12-year-old learning to budget, pay rent, and stretch groceries for the week. These are skills most adults struggle with, yet some children master them out of necessity. Managing finances can be overwhelming. There's the pressure of making sure nothing gets missed, the fear of not having enough, and the constant worry about making mistakes. The weight of these responsibilities can be crushing, especially when you know your family is counting on you. Others find themselves in charge of medical appointments, calling doctors, arranging transportation, keeping track of medications, and making sure their parent gets the care they need. It's a lot to handle, especially when you're still trying to keep up with school and friends. The responsibility can feel crushing, and the fear of missing something important is always there. Sometimes, these young caregivers have to advocate for their parents, making sure their voices are heard in a system that often overlooks them. Then there's the emotional side. Many young caregivers become their parents' main source of comfort, listening, reassuring, and holding things together when everything feels like it's falling apart. They learn to hide their own fears and sadness, putting on a brave face for the sake of their family. The emotional toll is real. It's hard to watch someone you love struggle, and even harder when you feel like you have to be the strong one all the time. The exhaustion isn't just physical, it's mental and emotional too. Sometimes children are forced to make tough decisions about treatments, living arrangements, or even whether to ask for outside help. These choices can be isolating and scary, especially when you're not sure what's right. The burden of these decisions can linger for years. Maybe you know what that's like, feeling grown up before you're ready, worrying about your parent more than your homework, and carrying secrets you don't think your friends would understand. School can become a secondary concern, and friendships may fade as your responsibilities grow. You might feel alone, but you're not. There are more young caregivers out there than you might think. In fact, studies estimate that millions of children worldwide are caring for a parent or family member. And while the challenges are real, there are ways to get support. Connecting with others who understand your experience can make a world of difference. One of the most important steps is reaching out, whether it's to a trusted adult, a teacher, or a school counselor. Many communities have resources for young caregivers, including support groups where you can connect with others who understand what you're going through. These groups can offer advice, encouragement, and a safe space to share your story. Look for local organizations or online forums that offer advice, counseling, or even just a place to share your story. The internet can be a lifeline, connecting you to people and resources you might not find otherwise. It's also okay to set boundaries. You don't have to do everything alone. Saying no or asking for help doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong. Learning to set limits is an important part of taking care of yourself. Counseling can help you process your feelings and learn how to cope with stress. Support groups can remind you that you're not alone and that your feelings, whether it's sadness, anger, or exhaustion, are valid. It's okay to feel overwhelmed, and it's okay to ask for help. Remember to take care of yourself too. Make time for things you enjoy, and don't be afraid to lean on friends or family when you need a break. Even a few moments of laughter or relaxation can make a big difference. Sometimes, expressing yourself through writing, art, or music can help you process what you're feeling. Creative outlets can be a powerful way to release stress and find moments of peace. If this is your story, know that you matter. Your strength is real, and you deserve support too. You are not defined by your struggles, but by your resilience and compassion. There's a community out there for you, people who understand and who want to help. You don't have to walk this path alone. Don't be afraid to reach out. Asking for help is a sign of courage, not weakness. The first step is often the hardest, but it can change everything. You're not alone, and your story matters. Remember, even in the hardest moments there is hope, and there are people who care.